What is going on, everyone? 4 and 3 Bros back with another video. Today we got an exciting one. We are going to be installing these SPL series lights from Loyo-LED. This is cameraman Todd's Jeep JK. These will work with a Jeep CJ7 and Jeep TJ like mine and Tyler's, and as well as Jeep JK's. So, bring it on in, cameraman Todd. I'm going to do a little unboxing. Very well packaged. Comes with the manual. As you can see, we have our headlights and our pigtails for the Jeep JK series. Alright, I'm going to set that aside. And the big unveiling. Just spin these around. Oh, look at that. Very clean. I love the design. What do you think, Todd?
Look great.
Beautiful lights. I think they're going to match his accents very well. So, like I was saying, they do provide you with these pigtails. So, we're going to install those now. This end is your factory Jeep JK end, and this end goes into your headlights. Now, if you have a CJ7 or a TJ, you do not need to use this. This is for JKs. So, we're gonna install the pigtail. It's a little on the tight side because it's brand new. That also means they're not gonna come apart. So just like that. That's it. So now what we're gonna do is open up the hood and we're gonna start disassembling the grill to take out the factory lights. All right, so to get this started, the first thing we're gonna need is a panel tool or a small flat blade screwdriver. So we're gonna open up the hood. Like so. Todd's Jeep has nice hood struts. And we have 6 push pins. So all we're gonna do is pop out our push pins. Usually I just use a flat blade screwdriver, but cameraman Todd has all the fancy tools. All right, so looks like we just have some spring clips here holding it in. It's just a little tedious. And I'm gonna take out our turn signals. Set those aside. And these are the spring clips that I was referring to. Just give it a good tug with nice even pressure. And there you go. Alright, so now that we have our grill off, it's going to be Torx 1, 2, 3, and 4 that are going to hold the shroud on that holds your headlight in place. We're going to be using a T15 Torx. So I'm going to start here. You want to use your fingers to hold the screws. That one was actually loose. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and the last one. All right, so now we have our trim ring here. We're just gonna take this off, wipe this down, and save it for our new headlights. And this is going to be the factory plug. So we're gonna take this red tab, slide that back, and we're gonna push on the green tab behind it. And just like that, our light is out. So now we have our new Loyo-LED headlight with our plug installed. I'm going to slide this in. You're gonna hear it click. I'm gonna lock it in place. Now that's not gonna come out. So we're gonna slide our wire in. Now you're gonna see this box here. There's gonna have multiple tabs. You can see here it's gonna hold like that. Gonna take our trim ring. You want to make sure you have the correct orientation, like so. Now I'm just going to put in 2 screws just to hold it in place until we ensure that our light works. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and test our lights and then reinstall the last 2 screws. Look at that. What do we think? Wow. That looks great. Nice projector low beam. Now you did have aftermarket bulbs in your factory headlights and kind of scattered light all over the place, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So
LEDs.
These
They're pretty nice.
are going to be projector, high and low beam. So we're going to click to our high beam. Very bright. All right. So we're going to finish putting in our last 2 screws, and then we're going to repeat the same process on the other side. So, okay, 4 screws are in place. Now I do want to point out this is your aim adjuster. So when you install your lights, you need to make sure that they are even and properly aimed so they don't blind oncoming traffic. So what we're going to do is we're going to install the next light, and we're going to bring the Jeep over and check our height measurements. As you can see, we got both the lights installed. Let's go ahead and test them out. Oh yeah. Excellent. Both look good. One thing that we were talking about off camera, which I didn't realize at first, Todd, if you come in really close, you can see this design is really cool. So this raised section looks like it's gloss black, and the back side is a flat black. So you have that contrast. It looks really, really good. Really, really good. The cutoff line matches nice. We did, however, have to adjust this side down. So all I did was took our T15 and came in here and went that way, probably 2 turns, and it made a perfect cutoff line. So what we are going to do is we are going to reinstall our grill. We're going to put our fog light or our turn signals back in, push our grill in, reinsert our clips.
Before you do that, you should show them what it looks like with everything on, fog lights and everything. Just to make sure, you know? Give them that love. Yeah, see, there you go. That's what it's all about.
Looks good. Now, I was telling Todd, now that we have projector headlights, we may have to replace these with some projector fog lights, just to kind of give that theme or upgraded look. All right, sun is starting to go down. Still a little bit of sun, but look at that. Give you an inside view. The center of the Jeep. Low beams, high beams. Very focal. Great cutoff. You can really, really see the cutoff. Jeep looks great. You can see just the low beam is on. Next to the local town beach. Yeah. Great output. Nice cutoff. We turn the fog lights off. You can see where they start. So I think his next move is going to be projector LED fog lights for this. Fill in all this. But yeah. What do you think, cameraman Todd?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. There we go. There's the highs. It is dark. A little bit of light out, but we went down the darkest road we know. They look great. They look great. Might need to adjust them up just a little bit, but how about that low beam? There's the low beam. Yeah. He fills in the fogs with LED projectors. I think it'll really make a big difference too. Yep. A little bit of on-street driving with some lights.
Look pretty good.
Look pretty good. Nice flat cutoff. Awesome. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Huge shout out to Loyo-LEDs for supplying the lights for us. And any comments, feel free to ask. We'll see you on the next one. Later.